allow me to apologize on their behalf. In exchange, allow me to offer you a kiss.
Ugh. Ugh.
Remix.
Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fego here, continuing my Persona 5 Strikers Let's Plays. So, last time, we did all the stuff and whatnot. It was a fun... He talked. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so last time we did a bunch of things, the boss battle, blah blah blah. Now, and we got a car, we're gonna head to the next city, it's gonna be Pog. So, without further ado, what do we have to do? Talk to Sojiro? Where is he? He's not in here. I guess he's outside. Let's go outside. Outside, where we're going. Oh, there he is. Well, let's go talk to everybody else first. Ryuji?
Yo!
Hey, been waiting for you. I have to grab some ramen right now? I'll be at you-know-where. Let's celebrate for getting the band back together, setting off on this big trip. Oh, not right now.
Aw, man.
Come on, dude. Alright, let me know if you change your mind. Okay, on?
Hey!
I have a feeling life is going to get a lot rougher for Alice in a bunch of ways. But I know there are people out there who have looked up to her well before she started all this and lost her way. Those people are going to be so pumped when she makes her comeback. That's why I hope she doesn't give up on her dreams. You keep at it too, On. Yeah, I've really gotten my game too. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get all sappy right before we leave and everything. I'm really pumped to get to take this trip with everyone. We better make the most of it, right? Ta-da! I bought a whole new bunch of games. What? Let's play some. Oh, board games. Okay, when we all have time for it. Okay. Oh, travel game set. Pog.
Hey there.
What should we play to kick things off? The game of Strife? Juno? Oh, I get it. Oh, what about Jenga while we're moving? Oh God, that would be hard. Jenga, but you know, Yusuke. Okay, everybody's here. Haru?
Hey.
Well, we may have to focus our efforts on the case, but I'm still excited for our trip. I'm extra glad I asked for some time off at the company now that all this has come together. I hope we all have a great time.
So you know.
Driving something as big as an RV is first for me. I admit I am at least a bit nervous. But I'm still looking forward to it. I've wanted to go on a long road trip for some time now. Don't worry, I won't gun it like with Johanna. I hope not. Yikes.
Very well.
Isn't this supposed to be a long excursion, though? I'd better stock up best I can. Okay, Yusuke. Tava? Listen, Inari, you only get 500 yen for snacks for now, okay?
Impossible.
Only $5? What? But rock salt's not a snack, yes? $5? Only $5? Jesus. Everybody's here. Okay. Yeah, only $5? Jesus, that buys you like one bag of chips, maybe two, depending on the chips. Like, my goodness. What did Ryuji want then? Sure.
We did it!
What are we waiting for then? You're gonna go right now? I think you're a little obsessed. Not a problem? Hey, if you're not doing anything, you should come with. I don't know if I want all the calories.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll come along since Ren is here. Alright, the Shujin trio is off. What the hell? What is this? Oh. We actually went to ramen, okay. Damn, this shit's the bomb!
That's what I'm talking about!
Dude, no ramen, no life! It brings me back. Ren, you haven't eaten for this for what, half a year? Must be a happy reunion.
Yeah.
You really love ramen that much? Well, it is good though. Right? I could eat this forever. Man, ramen, I've had it in Japan. It's so fucking good. Like if you go to Japanese restaurants in like America, you know, whatever, they're good, but like you've just never had authentic ramen in Japan. Oh, it's so good. All right. I miss it. Please COVID in so I can go get some ramen in Japan, please. Man, eating this reminds me of the original Phantom Thieves, back when it was just us three.
Hey.
I mean, us four. I was there too, you know. I remember you ate too much and ended up feeling like crap. You were the same weight. Hey, show me the ramen.
Whoa!
Oh, so this is what ramen is. Looks good, right? Too bad you can't try it. Yeah, she's an AI, Sag. They got extra large ones too. You won't believe how much stuff they put in. I want to see.
Oh,
Huh? I want to see extra large ramen. Show her, Ryuji.
for real?
For real counter going up. No way, I just had a bowl.
So that's the story.
You said you could eat it forever. Do it for Sophia. Why? Way to put me on the spot.
Awesome!
Fine, challenge accepted. But I'm taking you guys with me. Hey boss, we'll take 3 extra large bowls over here. What, seriously? Oh my god. That's huge. Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I can't. No more.
Gonna puke.
Oh god. My stomach feels like it's about to burst.
Good grief.
Are you guys done with your shenanigans? You see that, Sophia?
Whoa!
Thank you. I learned a lot from that. That's good to hear. I need to lie down. You think they have any hammocks here? You enjoyed ramen to the full extent without Ryuji. That's cute. Oh, wow, that went up a lot. Oh, I definitely gained weight after that. Oh man, easy on the road or else it's all coming back up. That's cute. Dude, aren't you psyched? We get to ride in an actual freaking RV this summer. True. Okay, nobody else has anything? Okay, cool. That's a cool little scene. It's a nice little scene. Okay, I have 16. Let me, hold on, before we leave, guys. Oh, wait. You have something to say. Hear that? Alice is the end of you for what? Oh. Okay. Can I have some of these before we leave? Thank you. Thank you. We should figure out what we're doing about the bad. Okay, yeah, true. True. Okay, Sojiro, I'm ready. Move, Ren.
Hey,
I'm about to roll out. Let me.
yo.
Hold on. Saving. Saving is important. Oh, it didn't start. I thought it would start playing that music. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, let's go.
yo.
Alright, well, here, take this with you. Hope it does you some good on the trip. Make sure you make enough for everyone. Coffee? Oh, okay. Cool, thanks. Well, time for me to pick up your ride. I'll be right back. You give everyone a call and have them meet you here. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sojiro. Oh.
You sure you kids gonna be okay on your own?
Oh.
We'll be fine. I mean, probably.
Take care, boss.
Same to you. Be careful out there.
Thanks. Bye.
They're so cute. Ah, boy. This is so cute and wholesome.
Yeah! Summer vacation, here we come!
This is so wholesome. So cute. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. This is gonna be so fun. Hi.
You look unusually serious, Inspector Hasagawa.
Oh, Commissioner Kaburagi. My apologies. I've been short on sleep. I've not been on an undercover case in quite some time.
I wholly understand. Have you liaised with the Phantom Thieves?
Affirmative. I've gained their cooperation. However, proceedings are touch and go. Some of them are also very quick on the uptake.
Yeah, yeah.
Nevertheless, I guarantee you that I will win them over.
Understood. As expected from someone so dependable.
Well, I still owe you for taking me under your wing.
I also forgot to say, if you guys would like to support me and support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description. Any tier you donate to gets you access to my Discord server, and the Patreon itself is gacha related. Check out what that means, link in the description. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. A lot of people watch my videos aren't subscribed. It's free, just hit the button, it takes you 2 seconds.
I'm happy to do whatever you require.
Keep at it until you get to the bottom of this case. But do not get too attached to them. At this point, their arrest is an inevitability.
Nah.
Attached? I haven't been attached to anything in a long time.
So you say. And how's the girl?
What girl? Alice?
Go home. At least every so often. Understood?
Oh, do you have a daughter?
Ma'am,
You have a daughter?
no way she's buying anything about that world.
True.
I've got to wring a lead out of them. Don't take it personally, Phantom Thieves. All I want is for this case to be solved.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't trust you.
And I'll use you however I have to.
Yep, knew I couldn't trust this mother trucker. Fucking Senkichi. I knew it. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was cool.
Yo, where are we now?
Looks like we're coming up on Tochigi Prefecture. We've come a pretty long way.
This is so wholesome, just all of them chilling. Oh, that's so cool.
Tochigi. Tochigi is famous for the Nikko Toshogu Shrine, dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Is it Tochigi? I feel like it's Tochigi, you know? Not Tochi, whatever the fuck they're saying, but I don't know.
I heard the monkey sculptures there are adorable. I wonder if we'll get to see them. Ooh, I want strawberries! Let's go strawberry picking! Apparently, Gyoza's pretty big there too. Utsunomiya is supposed to be the place for it.
I don't know any of these things, but alright.
You say gyoza? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna get some, right?
Let's not forget the ramen.
Of all the things to get excited about. Oh, it's understandable. We could all use some time to unwind every now and then. And besides, we've already discussed it. We could just go straight to Hokkaido, but we decided it would be more worthwhile to check out a variety of places rather than just one.
True, true, true.
And there might be jails in other cities besides Shibuya and Sapporo.
Not only that, but the supposed monarch of Sapporo won't even be in town till the 8th. We have the time. There's no reason we shouldn't make use of it.
Yeah, let's take our time, you know?
I guess you have a point.
Wait, say we find a jail before then. Does that mean we're sorta hunting for monarchs along the way?
I assume yes.
Oh, we're taking the Phantom Thieves to a whole new level. This is starting to feel real badass.
It's, not gonna lie, it kinda is, yeah.
Well, if there is a jail, I'm sure Sophia will let us know.
Leave that to me. I should be able to handle it. I think. You'd think the AI would be a little more sure of herself.
Yeah, seriously, who or what are you?
I'm humanity's companion.
There she goes singing again.
I missed it.
I'm humanity's companion.
Don't think too hard about it. I'm sure we'll learn more if she sticks around. Isn't that right, Sophia?
That's right, An. Oh, that reminds me, Mako-chan. You've been driving this whole time. Are you doing okay? I have my license too, so I could always drive if you want.
I feel like she's a very dangerous driver, not gonna cap.
Well, you just got yours, Haru, so I'll try to handle as much of the driving as I can.
Does anyone else have their license? I don't.
Apologies, I do not.
Me neither. I want to get mine soon, though. Do you have one?
I feel like he doesn't. Yeah, and all the answers are no anyways. There's no yes option. I'm unlicensed too.
Well, I guess we did just reach driving age.
Sorry, Mako-chan. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I won't. Although we might be taking more breaks. I wouldn't want to put any of us at risk.
That's fine by me. We want our Makoto to stay nice and well rested.
So you're going to keep driving, Makoto? I think so. For the time being.
What if Sophia could drive? Like, plug her into the thing and just... Oh, God.
That sounds difficult. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, God, did I predict the future?
Well, since you've asked, do you think you could find a place to stop and rest?
Okay, that's better. Huh.
I could probably use a break. We can have lunch there, too. Okay, I'd be happy to. There's a riverbank up ahead that should be perfect.
Lunch by a river, huh? Oh man, this is feeling like a real road trip.
Yay! Road trip hog!
Yo, this spot is perfect.
That's kind of cool.
Is this even real? I've only ever seen this kind of place online. Seriously. Ugh. And this is the perfect weather for cooking outdoors, too.
Shall we get started then? Boss gave us some ingredients, didn't he?
Let's cook!
Oh, this is going to be so nice. Cooking lunch with everyone.
Oh, what do we get? Enables the creation of... Okay, cool.
All right. We'll leave the main course to you.
Oh, oh! Oh! Pog! Huge! Oh, yay! I love that. LeBlanc curry and LeBlanc coffee. We don't have any coffee beans, but we can make this. A simple dish at the base is any good. Okay. Awesome.
Something smells great. I think we have a winner.
My boy can cook. Looks pretty good. LeBlanc curry, yay.
I know that smell. That's Sojiro's curry, no doubt. Oh, my stomach. I need...
The rice has been prepared. We're ready whenever.
Yusuke, you're so extra, but I love you.
Oh, it's so good. Ugh, I could eat this forever.
Indeed. And to be surrounded by nature in all its splendor makes it taste that much better.
Sorry, Inari. The great Phantom Thief Futaba just swiped the very last plate.
Oh no!
Last! Fate is cruel.
Come on, don't act so depressed. It's not like it's the end of the world.
I'll make it again.
You will! Please do.
Ren.
Ah, that was killer. I can't even move.
I'm full too. How about I pour us some tea and we can all just relax?
I'm down. Ooh, why don't we roast marshmallows later on, too?
Well, I don't think we're staying that late, but...
Jeez, you're seriously still thinking about food?
What of it? There's always room for sweets.
All right, we'll finish our break with some tea and sweets, then get going.
Yeah, we'll need to kind of get back on the road, you know? And everyone enjoyed their lunch. Yay! Level up, boo. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
I feel like we've been on the road for a while. Where are we now?
I'm curious about the sleeping arrangements, not gonna cap.
We'll be entering Sendai soon.
We made a lot of stops, but no sign of any jails, huh?
Well, I'm definitely feeling a little more relaxed now. I wouldn't want those things popping up everywhere.
Yeah, true, that kind of sucked.
Also, it's getting kind of dark. How about we call it a day?
Yes, we should decide where we want to stay for tonight.
Shouldn't we eat first? What's good in Sendai?
As far as local delicacies go, there's always beef tongue. There's plenty of specialty shops around.
Beef tongue? Oh god. That sounds...
Nonsense. Delicious as that sounds, we must go to Mount Aoba Park and see the remains of Sendai Castle.
Okay.
They house a statue of the late Lord Date Masamune. I'd very much like to see the one-eyed dragon for myself.
I want to take a bath first. I'm not sleeping in the camper all sweaty and sticky. Jeez, we're all over the place on this one.
Everyone's like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, what should we do?
Rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll do it all.
This is where I come in. Searching. Overnight parking lots, beef tongue, Date Masamune, and nearby bathhouses. Leave it to me. I'll find the most efficient route to everything you've suggested.
Wait, are we getting a bathhouse scene? Oh.
Wow, you can do all that, Sophia?
It's nothing special. I'm just doing a wide search and lining up our destinations. We should first head to the parking lot at Mount Alba Park. Then we can walk to the statue of Masamune. Huh?
Whoa, what is it?
Huh?
What?
What's up?
This smell. There might be a jail here.
Oh.
Whoa, for real? You can really tell just off that, huh?
And for real counter going up.
Are you sure, Sophia? I think so. I can't pinpoint it yet, and that may be because of the distance. But this feels the same as Shibuya.
Let's check it out.
All right then, we're heading to Sendai. We shouldn't be too much longer.
Damn, I thought we were getting like a bathhouse and fun time. Not today. Sendai, we made it.
Well, Sophia, can you smell the jail?
Yes, I'm sure of it. There's a jail somewhere in this city.
How does an AI smell? Still gonna question that, not gonna lie.
So there really are more jails besides the one in Shibuya?
If there's a jail, then something rotten's going on around town.
You're right. We'll need to look into that first.
And how are we supposed to do that? Sendai's a pretty big city after all.
We could check some more of the popular sightseeing spots. We might hear something if there's people around.
Great thinking. And what's more, we're right here in Mount Aoba Park, home to the statue of Lord Masamune.
Dude, you can check out the statue tomorrow. I'm starving.
Excuse me? There's no guarantee the statue will still be here come sunrise.
Actually, I think there is, but...
A trip is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once you've set a plan, you must act on it without delay.
Ah, there he goes. I'll never understand that logic of his.
By the way, Mako-chan, did you find out if it's okay for us to sleep in the car tonight?
Yes, I actually just got confirmation. At least we won't have to worry about finding a place to sleep.
That's good.
And it looks like there are lots of sightseers here, so we should have plenty of chances to ask around.
Should we check out the statue? It's only a short walk from here, right?
It's close. Very close.
Then let us depart. Lord Masamune awaits.
Yusuke, you're so into that. It's so cute. Alright, let's go see the statue. Oh, yay! Can I walk around? So this is Mount Aoba Park. I like it. A nice, refined little place. It's even got a shrine. Alright, let's go check out the Date Masamune statue. It's supposed to be near here. Ooh, we can walk around! Pog! What can we do with this? Anything?
Let's go.
Everyone's gonna... Okay. Hold on. I'm not going there just yet. Wait. What the fuck is this? Castle shop. What the fuck? Alright, let's go to the statue. There it is.
Oh, so this is it! This is that Masamune statue Inari was going on and on about. He looks so cool. I bet he'd be cutting down shadows left and right if he were in a jail with us.
Bet he would.
Such remarkable craftsmanship. It's truly the one-eyed dragon in all his glory.
It's so cool. Kakoi.
Indeed. I should have expected as much from such an icon. We must come back during the day and...
What?
Hell? What's all this about?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what was like on it? Like, what the fuck?
Prince of Nightmares, Volume 1. 20th reissue celebration?
Huh?
Reissue celebration? So they're promoting a book? I doubt they got permission to do this. Maybe it's some kind of prank.
What a reprehensible miscreant, putting up such tasteless flyers for their own gain.
But Let's take them down.
Huh, okay, weird.
That's better.
Well, you happy, Yusuke?
Yes. Now that I've seen the great Masamune, my apologies for taking so much of everyone's time. Let's move on.
All right, that's one item off the list. Next up, Beef Tongue City.
Let's see if these local flavors are enough to impress a sophisticated palate like mine.
You're a cat, Morgana. Shut up.
Oh, sorry. It might be hard to get in if we bring a cat along.
Yeah.
What? Oh, oops.
Gonna have to leave Morgana in the RV. Sendai Segakaguten restaurant. Alright.
Holy shit! Is this for real?
For real, counter going up.
This meat is so thick, so soft. Damn, that's good.
Oh, out of context. Oh boy.
Ryuji, cut it out! You're spitting all over me!
Why does that woman on the chair look like she's important?
I think Yusuke's crying over here.
Oh my god.
I don't even want to know what his regular diet is like if this is enough to make him cry. Either way, food's delicious.
Poor Yusuke.
Hey, let me have some too.
I swear, you are the noisiest cat on the planet. Ask him to split some with you.
You can share, Ryuji.
Sorry, can't. Want to, can't.
Don't be such a pig. I'm hungry too, you know.
Not so loud, you idiot!
Is that a cat I hear?
Oh, you are important. I was like, I bet. And yeah, hi, whoever you are.
Oh shit!
Am I hearing things? I could have sworn I heard a cat.
Hi, I don't know who you are.
Oh, nope. Not a real cat, at least. We were just practicing our cat sounds.
Oh, the lies we have to come up with that don't sound legit in the slightest.
Right, Ryuji?
Meow?
What he said. Nya.
Oh, come on. You're not fooling anyone. Sounds to me like he's in the bag of the gentleman with the glasses. Oh, that's sweet. Are you going to share? You and your cat should partake in the finest beef tongue this restaurant has to offer.
Keep it down, lady. I don't want people to hear that we have a cat.
What? Jay, not so loud!
Oops. Sorry. You're right. If you get thrown out, then no more beef tongue. By the way, is this your first time having Sendai beef tongue? I should tell you, the oxtail soup's to die for.
It's so weird, but okay.
Did you know oxtail soup is packed with collagen? A lot of people seem to think it's good for your skin. They say it's not as effective when ingested, but there's a fair number of reports that suggest otherwise. Human cognition can be quite misleading. You may think you feel a change when none has occurred. This is the placebo effect and...
You're clearly a scientist, right? Or something like that?
Yo, dude, she's just going on and on.
Does she even notice us talking right now?
This overwhelming onslaught of pointless info. We got ourselves a nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
You're one to talk.
Sorry about, the bag thing.
What? Oh, you mean the cat? Don't worry. I won't tell the staff or anything.
Thank you.
By the way, are you all students?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I could see a couple of you being in college, but not you. You've still got an air of innocence about you.
Sag.
In which case, you'll be taking your entrance exam soon, right? Have you decided where you're going to apply yet? Oh, forgive me. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Kuani Chinose. I work as a researcher over at Toho University.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you are a the scientist lady, whatever, and Kuon Nishinose. Nice to meet you.
Hey, you guys should come check out the campus. It's way up in the mountains, but it's a lot of fun. Lots of bears this season, too.
Sure?
The bears?
Kakuma? Teddy comes out of nowhere.
Oh, you know, we kind of got something going on already, so we don't exactly got the time.
I see. Yes, well, it's important that you do what you want while you're still young. Allow me to impart a little treat till next we meet.
What is it? Candy?
Sure.
What is it with, like, scientist-like characters, a therapist named Maruki, and now this researcher lady, and sweets, or giving out snacks? Like, anyone see that connection here, or is it just me?
Well then, I've had my fill of beef tongue, so it's probably best if I get going. Farewell, young ones!
What's it? Interesting.
So, she was weirdly energetic, huh?
Well, thankfully, we avoided getting in trouble. We should be grateful she didn't tell on us.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Nah, I got carried away too.
Sorry, Mona-chan. We'll buy you some Sasa Kamaboko later.
Sasa Kamaboko? Tanjiro Kamakoko Kabuchita. That's what it reminds me of from, like, Demon Slayer, that scene with Inosuke and Tanjiro.
You mean the fish cake on the skewers with that nice layer of char on top? Oh, I can't wait!
Nice! Oh my gosh! Oh, his latest work was just perfect. I was up all night, 2 nights in a row, if you can believe that.
What are you talking about?
Speaking of which, I read in a magazine interview that he's going to be at the station today. There's no way I'm missing that.
Oh.
All right, let's finish eating. And quietly this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Beef tongue was amazing. Sugoi. Oh. Oh, wow. It's really going up. Alright.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
How you can eat 5 bowls of rice is beyond me. Is your stomach a black hole or something?
Look, if they're offering free refills, then you can bet I'm ordering them.
Indeed. You can eat the first bowl and focus exclusively on the glistening of the meat. Then the aroma on the next, and so on.
Pretty sure that's just you.
I love their interactions. They're so good.
Well, I will say the food here certainly is delicious.
Yeah! Good job, Sophia!
It was, as they say, a piece of cake.
Guess we should leave where we eat up to Sophia now, huh?
Yes.
What's going on over there?
Natsume-san! Your latest issue was just amazing as always!
Okay, this is gonna get interesting.
Natsumi-san, over here! Can you please sign my copy?
So what, are you a book author, obviously?
Thank you for all your support. Whoa, hold on now. Only 1 autograph per person, please. Oh, my apologies, but could the men please go to the back of the line? Ladies first, you see.
Oh, God.
What the hell's that?
Oh, God. I don't like him already.
He looks pretty popular. I heard that woman say latest book. Does that mean he's a writer?
Oh.
I don't like the kick. Nope.
Hello there. Are you looking for an autograph as well? Or perhaps a handshake?
Oh, you scum. Scummy scum.
Huh?
Oh, how terribly rude of me to keep such lovely fans waiting.
Ugh.
Please, accept this as a token of my apology, yes? Don't worry, I've already signed it.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay.
Listen, we were just passing by.
Ah, is that so? It seems I got a little ahead of myself.
Who is your voice actor? It's kind of familiar.
Prince of Nightmares by Ango Natsume.
Yours truly, Ango Natsume. It's a pleasure.
Prince of Nightmares. That's the name from those flyers on the Masamune statue.
My flyers on Masamune's statue? Ah, I think I know what happened. That's most likely the work of some of my more zealous fans. I appreciate them promoting my work, but it appears they went overboard somewhat. Honestly, they can be a real handful sometimes. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. In exchange, allow me to offer you a kiss.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yo, back off, dude. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable?
Thank you, Ryuji. Thank you. Seriously, back the fuck off.
And who are you supposed to be? I believe I was addressing these lovely young ladies here. I thank you not to interrupt.
You know what's funny? Is that since I relate a lot to Futaba, like, not the whole, like, hacking aspect, but the whole nerd aspect, and she's not being included in the lovely ladies category. Yeah, that's me with my friends. I don't get included in the, I don't get hit on by scummy dudes, basically.
Sorry, but they're with us. Got a problem, you can always talk to me.
Do you seriously think you can get away with speaking to me like that?
Yes. Try me.
My, this one's got some backbone, doesn't he?
Mr. Natsume, we need to get moving soon.
Well then, it seems I must be going. I've a magazine interview to get to.
Bye, bitch.
To all those who have read my book, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I bet you didn't even write the goddamn thing. Bet.
Natsume! I love you!
Ew.
Oh, he's just so dreamy. I'll have to buy 10 more copies tomorrow to show him just how much I care.
Ew. Ew.
Who was that man?
I don't know if he was some local big shot or whatever, but he sure was pissing me off.
He was a strange one for sure. But the people around him seemed really happy. Why was that?
Probably because they're a bunch of weirdos.
True.
I must agree. He wasn't at all deserving of such praise, even in the form of flattery.
Are you alright, Haru?
Mm-hmm. I was just a little surprised is all.
How did a jerk like him get so popular? It doesn't make any sense.
There might be something else going on here.
Bet he's our next jail.
He could even be changing people's hearts.
Yeah, there you go.
You mean he's the monarch of the Sendai jail?
It's just one possibility.
No, I think you might be onto something. If he's the monarch, then everything else totally makes sense.
We need to look into this.
Perfect. I got my laptop back at the RV. Should be able to dig something up from there.
Well, we found him. That Ango Natsume, we may not have had evidence of him being a monarch yet, but he sure is fishy. Let's get back to the camper. We should work out how to get... Okay. Alright, cool. I don't think I ever went to Oh, I know where this is. I've seen this place in anime before. Okay, I know where this is. Yeah. Sendai. I never went there myself, but I've seen this place in anime before. Pog. Anyway, I think the last time I saw it was in Usaki-chan. Map.
Let's go.
On the ground? Okay, weird.
Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Sophia, you can confirm there's a jail here, correct?
The smell got a lot stronger once we entered the city. So yes, I'm sure of it. And the man we met earlier, his name was Ango Natsume?
I just did a quick search on him. Here's what came up. Ango Natsume, grandson to renowned writer Sogo Natsume. Currently a successful light novel author.
Ah, it's a light novel. Okay.
Says the guy kicked off his career with his debut work, Prince of Nightmares, which won the grand prize in the Sokaisha Awards. This thing's selling stupidly well. It sold 1 million copies alone.
My goodness.
1 million? That's kinda nuts, right?
Oh yeah. It's a bestseller, bro.
Yeah, for someone's debut to hit numbers like that is nothing short of a miracle.
I checked social media, and, well, this whole thing is kind of bizarre.
Natsume's fans are probably going on some kind of rampage, right? There's a rumor that some people got beat within an inch of their lives, just because they were sort of dressed like Natsume's characters.
What the hell?
Right. The worst part is that no one stepped in to stop them. In fact, the attackers were praised for what they did.
These are likely the same kinds of people who defile Masamune's statue with flyers. They clearly lack self-restraint.
The fans at the station seemed really passionate too. It was almost like they were part of a cult.
I'm checking some of the online forums. Looks like there's about 100 threads created about this dude almost every day. And they're all positive. Not only that, but all of these IP addresses are from Sendai.
That's crazy suspicious. This is definitely our guy then, right?
Has to be. Maybe, can't be too sure, I guess.
That's true. We haven't determined his abilities as a writer yet.
Should we go buy his book?
If he really is just some freakishly talented writer, then the jail here has nothing to do with him. And he earned all that praise, right?
But there's still a chance he's our monarch too, ain't there?
That's what we're gonna find out. Tomorrow, we'll go into town and see what intel we can dig up. If he's the monarch, then there's a good chance we'll run into some victims who've had their hearts changed, just like in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, we should probably let Inspector Gramps know too, huh?
True.
Good idea. He might be able to give us some other clues too.
Okay, well, I guess we should all probably hit the hay. We've got a busy day tomorrow.
So what are the sleeping arrangements like here? Oh.
So...
Well.
Why the hell are we sleeping up top? Might as well be sleeping outside. Ain't it gonna be cramped?
There's nothing we can do. There isn't enough room in the car. Besides, it's not as bad as you say.
This'll be interesting.
Back when there were more students at the atelier, it was quite normal for us to sleep huddled together due to lack of space.
Man, you always keep cool in the weirdest possible way. You know that? Come on, guys. Are we really just gonna call it a night?
I mean, yes.
Shouldn't we, like, all be playing cards till super late or stargazing or something? Ain't that the kind of shit we're supposed to do on a big trip like this?
Yeah, but we got shit to do tomorrow, Ryuji. Sleep is fun, true.
You're missing the point, dude.
Forget it, Ryuji. We're up early tomorrow anyway, so you'd better get some rest.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot as hell with 3 of us and Morgana, ain't it?
Very true. That fur certainly won't help things either.
Oh, what do you want from me? I can't help that I'm a cat. Not that I'm actually a cat, though.
Right. Oh,
Guys, shut up.
that scared me.
Shit. Sorry.
We decided to turn in for the night.
Wrong. Not like that. Like this. This.
What are you dreaming about? I fell asleep to the sound of everyone's peaceful breathing. Well then. That happened.
Awesome!
Alright, we made it to Sendai Station. Let's score some leads on that smug bastard.
Aww.
Sheesh, take it down a notch, dude. You're bouncier than a grade schooler on a summer vacation. Are you alright, Futaba? Are you not a morning person? No, probably not. I didn't sleep much last night. I can't get comfy without my usual pillow. Well, it was our first night sleeping in the RV, so I suppose it's no surprise. You'll get used to it over time, I'm sure. The station is really busy for a weekday, maybe because everyone's out from school. The shopping arcade is only a short walk away. The Tanabata Festival decorations are apparently a popular attraction for sightseers. Bleh. Oh, I see. Sendai's Tanabata Festival is coming up soon. Seems there's plenty of shops to draw a crowd. Perhaps we should try asking around over there. Yeah, we'll do the same thing we did with Alice. Let's meet up once again we found something. Alright, let's do it. What shall we find? In Sendai. Sendai. Da-da-da. I saw the velvet room there. Begin investigation. Alright. Well, Makoto, what are you gonna find? What a crowd. I wonder what's going on. Feels a bit off, I guess. Yeah, what is going on over here? It's a big department store. We shouldn't go in there unless we have to. Okay. The Saturday specialty, Sasa Kamapoko. The meat looks so real. Okay. Let's see. What's down this way? There you are. Hello.
Welcome.
You appear. Is there anything I need to do? Ryuji, you're over here. There you are. Hi.
Yo!
Check out those things hanging from the ceiling. They look like aliens. Ryuji. They apparently are called streamers. In Sendai, they're known for being topped with a large ball called kusudama. Now that I think about it, isn't Tanabata celebrated in July?
Yes.
It feels like Tanabata is observed using the old lunar calendar, so the festival is held a month later, in August. Huh, I don't know if I follow you, but whatever, August rules.
By the way,
Kinda crowded here, huh? Like, even more than Shibuya. Asking around's gonna be a pain. True. But we can do it. On. What you got to say?
What the heck?
Ugh, this sucks. Find something out? Oh, Red, I was wandering around the shopping area here. Now I've got sweets on the brain. With all these dessert shops and food stands around, the temptation's the worst.
Ugh.
I almost folded when I saw a plate with Yutan ice cream that also sells chocolate bananas. Alright, sorry about that. I should get back to asking around about Natsume. I have heard his name come up every so often. But it's never been about his book, just about how much people idolize him. It's kind of weird. Okay. Makoto, you made it here too? Oh, you want to about Ongo Natsume? Pretentious pricks like that. Oh wait, no you weren't Makoto. What am I doing? I've heard business has been good lately thanks to all Natsume gift merch. People need to wake up. There's plenty of other goods. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm good though. Someone said warm tacos. General store. Huh, I'm gonna assume I know of him. He used to be like a part of his fans give them as a gift. They sell like hotcakes, Italians, all thanks to him. I'm honestly gonna worry how much money the fans are spending on this stuff. That's not unlike what was happening with Alice. She had fans pouring in abnormal amounts of money too. Can I buy something? No.
Something is amiss.
Look, Red. That general store over there is unusually packed with female customers. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but their eyes seem hollow. Yeah, true.
My. Oh, hello. I've been asking around the shops here. Apparently Sendai's in the middle of Natsume fever.
Hey, a Big Bang Burger's here, Pog.
Apparently it's even affecting some of the shop's staff. I overheard some complaints that it's getting bad for business. People no call, no showing, or even ditching their shifts partway through to go pick up more copies of Natsume's book. Could it be? Could their hearts have been changed? Oh, I nearly forgot. When I told one of the local restaurant owners that I was on a trip with my friends, he gave me this. It's a hamburger from a local food chain, using only local ingredients. They said it's very good.
Yutan burger, okay. The store owners were real surprised to learn who Haru's family is. At first they were all stiff and nervous, but Haru was too warm for anyone to keep that up long. She had him singing in no time. It was crazy seeing how many people treat the upper crust, let alone Haru's ability to get him to stop. She's so amazing. And Haru, one more thing.
I hope Okumura Foods can be a good representative of regional flavors as well one day.
Okay. Book. What? Delete our social media account? Isn't that, maybe we should get to press the last post dimensions and make a voice. You think I'm gonna submit the case? Hey, be careful, we're talking about. Ooh.
Hey.
Hey, did you hear that? She seems suspicious of Ango Natsume stealing other people's. I bet he does. I wonder if it's true or just a rumor. I feel like it's true. Not gonna cap. Are you from timing? Okay.
So.
Hey, Ren. Can you wish so that things will work out between me and Lady On? Oh, God. I need to buy every last one, then maybe Ango will finally notice me. No hurry.
What did you say?
Natsume's doing a book signing? Search complete. Natsume will be holding a book signing nearby. It's happening very soon.
Really?
Wait, is that why they're all here? The bookstore is in the mall named Porto. I see. Alright, Ren, let's come back here. Oh, we did it. That was the last one, Pog.
Alright.
We got plenty of intel now. I'd say it's safe to call it quits. Remember Natsume's autograph session we heard about? This is our chance to see him in person. Let's do some first-party reconnaissance. Let's indeed.
Leave it to me.
We're getting everyone together. Okay, I'll contact them for you. Thanks, Sophia. We should get over there ourselves. Alrighty. Let's talk to this dude. His autograph event.
That smug bastard's being promoted all over the place. Like I'm going insane.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up.
It's okay, Futaba. You'll be fine.
Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did? We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time. I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Ah, what? Bro, you just need one book.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
To what?
My goodness. Thank you. I'm
You know what?
flattered.
I don't even want to know.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
Oh, this dude.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital.
Oh, that's a lie.
Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Oh, that's a huge lie.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just so compassionate. It's like he's a saint. I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes.
Oh, dear God.
We have to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good deeds.
Oh, lordy. The book signing concluded. Natsume and his fans left.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
Do you think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
No, I do not.
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword. Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful.
If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Inari, what's that you've been reading?
Is that his book?
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Called it.
Inari? You actually bought that thing?
Can I read it when you're done? But why?
I simply wanted to check whether the content of the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it?
I feel like it's bad.
For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book.
Yep.
The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow.
Yeah, there's a lot of anime and manga like that.
It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky.
I literally just said the same thing, basically, in a way that they do that all the time. Like to get popular, they just do that, you know. And oh god.
I think I've seen this one before too, and this one. Sheesh. This one. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
Oh boy. True, true, true.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
It's the power to change hearts, no mistaking it.
With all that we know now, it's safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
Alright then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Yeah, that's all we can do, I guess. Well, let's go.
Hold on.
Do what?
Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
I would say fame.
No. Somehow I don't believe that's the case. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this.
This is something that hits close to him, sort of, kind of, so I can see where he's coming from.
That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
Well, I highly doubt he actually wrote it himself, not gonna cap.
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up. Let's be off.
Ren. I feel like he didn't do it himself. Ain't gonna cap. Well, he's got a ghostwriter. We will see.
Pretty nice ride you've got here. And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
That's gonna get... Oh, boy. He's just like, I've seen... Look, man. You seen a monster cat. You should just believe this AI is, like, just...
You smelled it?
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah. He's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma.
Of course they do.
And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it.
Oh.
Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
No.
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault.
Yeah.
You can ramble on about the jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Ah, right.
Well, we're Phantom Thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
She's talking about Haru.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
Or what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1 million in sales.
Let's go to a party! Woo!
And I just happen to have enough invitations for all of you.
Pog.
Which means...
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
Ren. I don't have anything to wear.
Nobody's gonna care what you're wearing. Just pretend you work in the industry or something.
Aw, that'd be kind of cool if they all got dressed up, though.
So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
I like how they all call him that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps son.
Oh my god, every single one of them.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Even Sophia. That's funny. Oh, wow, okay. Party venue, let's go.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
Man, I wish we were dressed up.
It's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
Yeah, doubt it.
Oh, you're too modest.
It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amount of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
Ugh, God, I hate you.
The words on the page matter little. If there's something worth talking about, the people will always flock to it. From there, all one needs to do is craft a little story into it, and voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Yep, that was a lie.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
It's not.
Truth, fiction, does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryusai Madarame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you remember.
Yep, we do.
His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Sayuri.
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
Ah, yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you ask me, the only place it belongs now is the trash.
Yusuke, don't do anything.
Dick!
The trash! How rude!
True.
He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Oh, Yusuke, it's okay.
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but...
I'm all right. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one?
Be careful.
I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
But...
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
We'll leave it to you, bro.
Right. Yusuke might be our best bet here.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be off then.
Please be careful, though.
Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind.
Yusuke is such a good, like, I guess actor would be the word. What a dumb fuck.
To receive an autograph from the great Ongo Natsume himself. This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you very much.
Not a bro, though.
Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier.
Oh boy, what's he gonna say?
If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it were some cheap attempt.
I don't like where this is going.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me?
Oh boy.
In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had.
Oh god, Yusuke's about to...
The Sayuri was painted by my mother.
Okay.
This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else.
Just like Yusuke to handle this very calmly and collectively. If this was Ryuji, haha, no.
Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
Nick, take that, you whore.
Hey, you can't!
Oh, but he can.
I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll excuse me. We've got what we came for. Let's head outside, yes?
Bye-bye. Yeah, take that, you bitch.
Soulless drivel? That little bastard. What the hell does he know?
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Shut up! No matter. He'll come around just like the rest.
No. No, he won't.
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
Dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keyword, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creepy Nari.
Yep, true.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry point. Sendai Station would be a good place to look.
Yeah, true.
How come? The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves.
Yay!
Oh yeah!
Let's do it! Oh.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Yusuke might have been acting calm just now, but he seemed rather sad. Why was that?
He is an artist too, so...
Oh, I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
Yeah, yeah. It depends on the person, really.
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
You're welcome. Alright, got some rest. Sleep, 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 oh.
I've been waiting for you. The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The void at the same time. I have called you here to deliver important news.
Which is?
The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas.
Pog?
This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your...
Thank you.
I admit I'm somewhat jealous.
Why?
There is no doubt that they will give you the strength...
Okay, what is this? Oh, Pog. And Pog. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, a lot actually. Okay.
May luck be on your side.
Thank you, Lavenza. The next day. Let's go. Let's go. Can I save yet?
I'm so tired.
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
I know. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia?
Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
That's quite big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
Time to get to work.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail.
Okay, I can save. So, we've got ourselves a mobile hideout. Pretty convenient. And I've got to say, it sure does make the Phantom Thieves even cooler. Yeah! Once you think everyone's good and ready, okay. Pog. We're going to save for right now, and we're going to continue this next time. It's going to be interesting. I'm very curious what this jail looks like, but I hope you guys enjoy this part, and I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play video I do next is. Until then, farewell.
Don't let